Welcome to this Matlab Masterclass series. I warmly welcome you to the session. Thanks for coming and thank you for your time. And today is day 2. Like yesterday, we have covered up the basics of Matlab, like basics of how to write a simple if loop, for loop, while loop, switch case, and how to write a function. So today we'll be covering up image processing using Matlab. Okay. Before we go into the session, like I would like to welcome you all for this event. First, I would like to welcome the early comers first. Let me welcome Chowdhury, welcome Mohammed, welcome Baba, Kamal, Aftab, welcome Balamurugan, welcome, and Deepak, welcome, and Injarapu, welcome, and Maheshwari, welcome, Venkata, welcome, Sri Lakshmi, welcome, Dhanushri, welcome, and Monica, welcome, Ramakrishna P, welcome, Anjali, welcome, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, welcome, Sanjay Kumar, welcome, Vamshi, welcome, Jivita Kannan, welcome, Salam, welcome, and Surya, welcome, and Ishwar, welcome, Mani, welcome, Saurabh, welcome, Shankar, welcome. If I am audible, just type yes in the chat box. If I am not audible, just type no in the chat box. Okay, I am waiting for a chat. If I am audible, just type yes in the chat box. If I am not audible, just type no in the chat box. Rahul, welcome, and Being Human, welcome. Rupesh, welcome, Shishant, welcome, Arun Prasad, welcome, Pradeepa, welcome, and Rakesh, welcome. So thanks for coming. Thank you for your time. So today, like, we are going to learn image processing. Hope you'll have a great learning today. So today, like, we'll be covering up how to read and store an image, both the normal image as well as the medical images, the DICOM standards, and how to read the information about that image. Okay, and then we'll be covering up the mathematical operations on an image, how to add an image, how to subtract an image, how to multiply an image, and how to separate the channels in image. Okay, how to separate red, green, and blue channels in an image, and how to perform an edge detection using Canny algorithm, Sobel algorithm. Okay, how edge detection works, and how to add noise to the image, like how to add a salt and pepper noise, how to add different types of noises, and then Gaussian noise. Okay, and how to filter the noise by using median filter and median filter. So that will be covering up. And then we'll be covering up segmentation. Okay, segmentation based on thresholding, and how to count the number of objects in an image. Okay, just like counting a coins or counting an apple and just drawing a bounding box. So these are the things which we are going to learn today. I hope you will have a great learning. I'll try to go slow as much as possible, and I will try to answer your comments. I will go through a chat for every 5 minutes. If you're clear, just type clear in the chat box when I ask. If you want me to repeat, just type repeat in the chat box. I'll go with the majority. Okay, I'll try to keep the time. Probably will be completing the day within like 6:45 or 6:50. Let's go for the session. Okay. So I'll give a short introduction about Pantech and about me. So Pantech, we basically manufacture microcontroller boards, DSP boards, and FPGA boards. We do also manufacture a lot of trainer kits for electronics as well as for electrical engineering. If you want to know more about our products and services, just log on to our website, pantechsolutions.net. Okay. Our vision is to help 10 million students to learn the technology in an easy way. We have a lot of upcoming programs. Like we have upcoming programs on machine learning, which starts on the next week, and we have like currently the ongoing programs are artificial intelligence and embedded C program, self-driving car and robotics. So please do subscribe to the channel so that you will get notifications. Sometimes you may miss our emails, so subscribe to the channel to get notifications and updates about the upcoming courses. Okay. My name is N.K. Jivarajan. If you want to connect with me, I'm happy to connect and happy to help. If you like for any kind of support, like I'm active on LinkedIn. I'll send you my LinkedIn link here. Like if you want to connect me, just send me a connection request. I am happy to help. And okay, let me pin this to the chat. Okay, so I have shared that. Coming to the disclaimer, like Pantech is not associated with Matlab, so we don't have any formal association with Matlab. You could download the trial version on the link. The link is on the description. We have also shared the link on the groups, Telegram group, as well as the Facebook group. So you could download the trial version. Definitely, I'll share you the video of how to install today. Okay, I was not able to share it today morning, but definitely after this session, like I will try to share you the video of how to install the trial version. Okay, for 30 days trial version. And coming to the announcement, to get a free certificate, you need a minimum of 25 days attendance. Okay, attendance link will be available only during the live session, and it will not be in the description box. So please do attend the live session and mark your attendance. So you need to attend at least 25 days to get the free certificate, but the learning is the key thing here. Okay, so the more you learn, like more the money you make. Okay, more you update your skills, the more the money you make. So learning is the key thing here. For internship candidates, no need to fill the attendance form. All you have to do is, after watching the video on the portal, just give complete and continue. So once you complete the course, the certificate will be auto-generated in the software itself. Okay, if you have subscribed for the course, you please log into learn.pantechsolutions.net. Okay, learn.pantechsolutions.net, and you could access the course materials, you could access the presentations, you could access the source course, and everything is available on the portal. So PPT, it will be shared through the Telegram group, and source code is available only for the paid participants. Okay, video from YouTube will be removed after 3 days. So you have to watch the videos within 3 days. So after 3 days, the video on this, the content on the video on YouTube will be removed. Okay. So I would like, before we go into the session, like I would like to give you I would like to answer for the question, like, is there any job for the Matlab or not? Definitely, like, if you want to make your career on artificial intelligence. Okay, so Matlab is an essential tool to learn, to reduce the time. Okay, so most of the companies, there are a lot of companies using Matlab. I don't have the list right now at this moment, but definitely I will share you the list on the Telegram group as well as through email, like what are the companies which is using Matlab. And so you could learn the algorithms. Okay, you could learn the algorithms easily on Matlab. Okay, so if you ask me, like, you travel on both Matlab as well as Python, you learn Matlab as well as Python if you want to make your career on artificial intelligence. But Matlab can be used for any skill set. Like it can be used for mechanical, it can be used for power electronics. Okay, but this course is only for the artificial intelligence. Those who want to learn AI, you could go through this course. Okay, so it's based on image processing, computer vision, neural networks, machine learning, and deep learning. Okay, so let's go for the session. So before we go to the session, like, just type RTL in the chat box. I'll go slow. Just type RTL in the chat box. Okay, ready to learn in the chat box. I'm waiting for a chat. Just type. Software Priya is asking what is source code. Source code is the programs. Okay, it's a programs which you could download. Telegram link, definitely it will be on BGM official Telegram link. It will be available on the I'll share you through email. Okay, so thank you Amit, thank you Rocky, thank you Monisha, thank you, and Srinivasan, thank you, Kevin, thank you, Lakshmi, thank you, Tanish Jain, thank you, okay, Harika, thank you. So thank you so much. Let's go for the session. So the first thing you have to do is, you have to change the path in Matlab. Okay, copy this path. Right click, copy, open Matlab. Once you open Matlab, you'll get this window. So this window is called command window. Okay, where you could type a single line of commands. CD is for change directory. You, single quotes, Control V. You could paste the path, single quotes, and press enter. Like it will change the path. Okay, or you could go to the top, right click, and paste. Okay, you could either do it on any way. Either you just copy on the top, right click and paste, or you could type CD single quotes Control V. Okay, now just type edit to open the editor window where you will be writing the programs. Okay, CLC and clear. Okay, I'm just typing CLC clear and close all to close all the programs. See, I'm saving this program as example 1. Okay, so I have 3 commands. CLC for clearing the command window. So if when I evaluate this command, like it clears the command window. Clear is for variable clear. Okay, if you have stored the variables from the previous program, you could use clear, and close all to close all the figures which was opened by the previous program. Okay, so I just read an image. Cameraman.tiff. Okay, so TIFF stands for tagged image file format. Okay, so image show is used for display. Okay, and if you want to view the pixels in pixel info, this is to view the pixels. Okay, I just run the program. So this is the output. Okay, this is the output. So if I move the cursor if I move the cursor on this image, you could see x comma y location. That's the location where you are going to move put the cursor. Okay, and this is the intensity. This is the intensity value which displays the pixel value. Okay, so if I'm going to read rows.png, PNG stands for portable network graphics. Okay, PNG, and run the program, like you could able to see RGB, red, green, and blue. Okay, x comma y, the location of the pixel. So this is a matrix. This is a matrix, like, so this gives you the corresponding RGB, gives you the pixel value. Okay, the pixel value for color image is 24-bit. Okay, so the pixel. So I just repeat. So we are reading an image here. We are reading an image. Show is face is for display. This is to view the pixel. Okay, IM pixel info is to view the pixel. So if I want to get the information about this image, okay, IM info. So B equal to like IM info of rows.png. Okay, so I just keep a breakpoint. I run the program. So always use help command like IMF info. Okay, so this is IMF info. So you type B here. Okay, so you type B. So this contains the information about the image, the file name. Okay, and the file modified date is 3rd November 2020. Okay, and the time it is modified at this time, and format is PNG format, and bit depth is the pixel depth is 24, and this is the width and this is the height of the image. Okay, and true color, like what type of encoding it is used. So these are the information about the image. Let me save the image to a different format. I am right. Okay, I am right of A comma like test.jpg. JPG stands for JPEG file formats. That's for compressed file format. Okay, I'll show you the difference. Like PNG is for graphics. Okay, so on the left hand side, if you check, like we have stored the image called test.jpg. I just open this folder. Okay, and let me check for the size. Okay, so if you check the size of rows.png, it is 163 KB. Okay, whereas test.jpg it is 16 KB. The size has been reduced to 10 times. Okay, because of the compressed file format. When you read these two images, okay, when you read, like I just read this image back again. I am read of this test.jpg. Okay, when I read this image, the matrix is same. If I check the matrix value of A and the matrix value of C is same. Okay, so A and C is same. The A and C is same, but it is compressed. Okay, the JPG is for compressed file format. So if you want to read a medical image of DICOM standard, help, you just type help DICOM info. So I got an image here. So this image is stored in the Matlab root directory. Okay, so I just read this information about the image. Disp of exit. Okay, this is just for keeping breakpoint. This command is for just for keeping breakpoints. DICOM info. I get the information here. Like info will contain the information. I just show the information like info. Like the image is located at this place. Okay, file modified date is 18th December 2000, and this is the format and grayscale image, and this is the bit size is 16-bit. Okay, the earlier is 24-bit. This is 16-bit, and the manufacturer was GE Medical Systems. Okay, JFK Imaging Center. Institution name is JFK. So these are the details about the image, width and height and everything. To read this image, now y equal to, as like I am read, you have DICOM read. Okay, DICOM read of info. To display this image, it is in 16-bit, so you have to use the square bracket. Okay, how to use the square bracket because it is 16-bit. So this is the image. Okay, so this is the medical image. Okay, If you check this value, if you check this value, the pixels range will be more than 255 because it's 16-bit. Okay. So is that clear till this point? So we have gone through three commands. One is the imread command, which is used to read an image. IMF-info, like which is used to get the details about the image. Okay, and imwrite is a command which is used to store the image in any format. Even though if you read this PNG format, you could store in JPG format, you could store in TIFF format, whatever the format you want, BAP format, you could store the format. Okay, and imshow is used to display the image. Impixel info is used to view the pixel information about the image. Okay, and DICOM info is used to get the information about the DICOM file. DICOM is the imaging standard for medical images. Okay, medical images, the pixel is 16-bit, whereas for normal images, normal grayscale image, it is 8-bit. Okay, the pixel value will be between 0 to 255. For color image, it is 24-bit. Okay, for red 8-bit, for green 8-bit, for blue 8-bit. So combination of this 24-bit will give you the color. Okay, and DICOM read is to read the image, and imshow, this square bracket is used to, this is 16-bit. Okay, so you have to use this square bracket for double to display the double format. Else you could use uint8 to convert that to uint8, but that will be a loss of information. So if you want to resize the DICOM image, then you could resize here like y equal to im resize. Okay, y of 256, and you could use DICOM write. Help DICOM right here. Okay, I copy this command syntax, copy this syntax. So this is y. Okay, so this is the resized copy. Resized copy of the DCM is a file format. Okay, so I just run the program. Okay, so on the left hand side, you could see the image is created here. Okay, the image is created here. If you want to see this image, rename, you could paste here. Okay, .dcm, and you could display the image. Okay, so this is the resized image. This is the resized DICOM image. Okay, is that clear? I'm waiting for a chat. Is that clear? Is that clear? I'm waiting for a chat. Is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box. If you want me to repeat, I will repeat. I'll go through a chat box now. How to read DICOM video of multiple frames, that is in, so let me check for tomorrow sessions, like DICOM, I'll check for DCM is for imaging standard, like if you want to read, for this answer is for Priyanka Arora, like tomorrow is video processing, I will check, we could have some example for reading any medical videos, okay. So I'm waiting for a chat, like I'll take down, I'll go through a chat box. If you are clear, just type clear in the chat box. If you want me to repeat, I just repeat. Okay. Discuss how to read DICOM video. That's I will clear tomorrow. Is that clear? Rohan is asking for repeat, and Basanta Kumari is also asking for repeat. Okay. See, I just repeat this code. Okay. This is used to read the image. Okay. Whatever the file format is, it will read the image, and this variable will have a matrix. Okay. Because image is nothing but it's a matrix. Image is stored in a matrix form. Okay, this IMF info will give you the information about the image, when the image is created and what time it is created. For example, if we check for this rose.image, let us check for this JPG. Okay, we have created the image now. So let me check for this image. I run this breakpoint, I run this program, like I check for B. So the image is created at 20 May 2022 at 1819. Okay, so format. So it has the information about the image. So whenever you create an image, so you could read the information about the image. Okay, so image, and this you just pixel info I am right is used to store the image. Imshow of A is used to display. In pixel info, DICOM info, like to read the DICOM images. DICOM read, like this is to get the information And to read the DICOM images, this is to get the information about the DICOM image, okay, and to resize the image, to resize the DICOM medical image, and to display. You have to use the square bracket because it is 16-bit, okay. 16-bit, you have to use this. DICOM write to store. IM write is used to store the normal image, normal standard. This is for DICOM standard, okay. You use DICOM write. So this IM and 4, like I'll tell you the use case where it will be useful. Like if you go for opening an bank account on ICICI Bank, they will ask for you a live photograph. It means you have to take the photograph on that day. Okay, if you give a old photograph, the software will not accept that, tells that it's a old photograph, because it reads the information about the image. Okay, and tells and it checks for the image creation date, and it tells that it is a old photograph. Okay, it asks for the recent photograph, or it asks for a live photograph. When you open an account on ICICI Bank or any banking, they will ask for a live photograph. Okay, so the software is to check the information about the image and tells that when it was created. So it knows, like by reading this image, it knows when the image is created. Okay, so this is one use case for where you will be using this IMF info. So let's go for the next application, next program. Is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box. I'm waiting for the chat. Is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box. This is for this square bracket. This square bracket, open bracket and close bracket, is for 16-bit. Okay. If you could still display still display by using this. I'll show you the difference. Okay. So the image, it looks like this. Okay. When you put the square bracket, it can display the double values. So it is 16-bit. For 8-bit, it's not problem. Okay. Okay. What are the formulas? Okay. Okay. Let's go for the how to separate planes. Okay. How to separate planes. I'll go for the next experiment. CLC for clear screen, clear for variable clear, close all, to close all the figures which was open in the previous program. Okay, I just read this image. Okay, so I'm going to split the red, green, and blue planes. Okay, so red, this is red plane, and this is green plane, and this is blue plane, equals IM split. This command, this syntax IM split, is available only on the latest version of Matlab, like about 2018, I think so, 2018 or 2019. Okay, if you check this IM split on 2013 version, like it won't be there, but it is available on the latest version. Okay, I'll tell you like what version, what replacement command you could use it for the low versions, like 2013. So if I want to visualize the red component, okay, so I just make the other two planes as 0. Okay, so this colon comma 3 means it takes all rows and all columns, and 2 stands for the second plane, 3 stands for the third plane. So the first plane is red, the second plane is green, and third plane is blue. Okay, so I just display this one and show for. Okay, save this program as example2, okay, and hit the run button. Okay, so I hit the run button. So this is the red component of this image. Okay, so if you want to see the green component, so this is for this green is you have to make the first, it's G. Okay, first I am allocating this one. Let me of 1 and 3 is 0. Okay, 1 and 3 is 0. 1 and 3 is 0 for green. 1 and 3 is 0. I'm show of G. Okay, so let me check. So this is the green component. So for blue, if you want to check for blue, so colon, it means all rows. Okay, all columns, it takes all columns, and 3 is, I'm allocating 3 is B, and B of 1 and 2, I have to make 1 and 2 as 0, equals 0. Okay, and this is 0. 1 and 2 is 0. Okay, and in show of B. So figure is to open a new window. Let me check this later, okay. Okay. So this is the red, green, and blue component. Okay. Figure is to open a new window. So I just type figure, so it opens a new window. So this is the input image. Okay. So is that clear? Like this is the input image, red, green, and blue component. The reason is, I'll tell you one use case for why we have to do this red, green, and blue. Okay. So some of the syntax or some of the filters, like it will be applied only for the grayscale image. So for a matrix, not a grayscale image, it's for a two-dimensional matrix. So, but when you take color images, you'll have three matrices. Okay. So all you have to do is you have to split the image to three matrices and you have to process separately. Okay. I'll show you how to apply median filter by using the same experiment. Okay. For a color image. So before I proceed, like, is that clear? I'll go through the code one more time. You just read this image. Okay. You just read this image, and this is for display. So IM split is used to split the red component, green component, blue component. Okay. And you make this as red 2 and 3. First is red. Okay. First plane is red, second plane is green, and third plane is blue. So for red, you have to make the other two and 3 is 0. For green, you make 1, 2, and 1 and 3 is 0. Okay, because 2 is green. 1 and 3 is 0. For blue, it is 1 and 2 is 0. It's 3. Okay, is that clear? This colon, comma, colon stands for all rows and columns. If you give a value here, then it will allocate to only the particular pixel. It's not like that. You have to allocate 0 for the whole matrix. Is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box. The reason I have loaded this B here. I think this is for Priyanka Arora. The reason I have allocated this B, if I didn't allocate this, then it will show error. Okay, it will show error. So you have to allocate B. You have to allocate the matrix value for that third plane. Okay. So initially, like B will be a single plane. So we want to make the other two planes. Okay. So I am allocating for B. I am allocating the B plane. For the B is 3. Okay. Is that clear? So Kabil Kannan is asking, like, for mechanical engineer, is that useful? If you want to implement artificial intelligence for mechanical, you could watch this series. Else, I think mostly this session is all about image processing, computer vision, machine learning, deep learning, and neural networks. Please do check the curriculum, like what are the applications. If that sounds useful for you, you could attend. Show with row 2 and Kishore is asking, like, show with row 2 and columns. I'm not getting your point, Kishore. Why didn't you use? Okay, so by default it is in first plane, so I didn't use this R. Okay, by default it is there. Okay, by default it is there. This is for Vijay Madhavan. Okay, this answer is for Vijay Madhavan. IM split does so for Singh, like Gurpar Singh. Sorry if I have pronounced it wrongly. Okay, for Singh. If IM split is not working, like you could use this on, like, the other way you could do is for red you have to make this, you have to use this one. Okay, you have to use for green, you have to use this one. Okay, for blue you have to use, okay, you use this syntax. Okay, red, green, and blue, you use the syntax. I have split the planes now. It will still work. Okay, so this answer is for Gurpar Singh. I think I may be wrong. Like, I'll call you Singh. Okay. What is 312? What is 312? Okay, these are the planes. Like, this answer is for Ajiki Srivatswa. Okay, 312 is for planes. For color image, you have 3 planes. Okay, red, green, and blue. Only the combination of this color will give you the particular intensity. Like, so red you will have 8-bit, for green 8-bit, blue 8-bit. So combination 24-bit will give you the particular pixel value. Okay. So I'll go for the next experiment. Before that, I will. You could download anything, like Narayana, like Jamil Lakshmi Narayana. You could download any image from the internet, so that works. It works with all kind of images. See, I just read another image, which is in the greens dot .png or jpg. Greens.jpg, with this file should be on your Matlab. Okay, greens.jpg. If you type greens.jpg, this file should be on Matlab. It should work. Okay, because we have commented this line. Okay. So what is the replacement? Like Vamshi, like this is the replacement of split. Okay, this is the replacement of IM split. A of colon comma 1, G equal to A of colon comma 2, and B equal to A of colon comma. This is the replacement, right? Okay. Okay. Shall we go for the next experiment? Shall we go for the next one? Type yes in the chat box. Shall we go for the next experiment? Type yes in the chat box. The replacement of split is here. Vamshi, that replacement of split is here. Shall we go for the next experiment? Just type yes in the chat box. Okay. Yes in the chat box. I'm waiting for a chat. Can we get the image location? Yes. Krishna Patel, yes, you could get the image location by IMF info. The PPT will be shared through the Telegram group. Okay, let's go for the next experiment. So we'll go for how to apply noise to an image. Okay, so we will see the use case of this image. So I just read this image. Okay, here rose.png. Okay, I'll go with the rose.png. Okay, so I just apply b equal to im noise. So you go for always use the help command. Okay, because it's very hard to remember the syntax. Just type help im noise. So you'll get the sample code here. You just copy the sample code, and you could make use of the sample code. Okay, so B. So I'm going to add salt and pepper noise to this image. Okay, this is the noise variance. Okay, so and I'm going to apply the median filter. Help. I just type help med fill to. Okay, med fill to stands for median filter. Okay, so I just apply this median filter. Maybe C, and this is B. Okay. So I check for subplot. I display on subplot 1, 3, 1. Okay, this is the first image. Copy this. Okay, and this is the second image, and this is the third image. Okay, you have to change the index here, third and second. Okay, so I just open it on figure. I also close all the figures which was open in the previous program. Example 3. Okay, so I run the program. Okay, but it shows error because this filter was only for 2-dimensional. Okay, it's for 2-dimensional, but we are giving 3 planes. Okay, it's not 3D image, 3-dimensional. It's not 3-dimensional, but the matrix contains 3 matrices. Instead of 1 matrix, we have 3 matrices for a color image. Okay, the same program will work for the black and white. Cameraman.tiff. I read it for the black and white image. It shows the output. Okay, so this is the noisy. So let me change the variance here. Okay, so this is a noise added image, and this is a filter image. Okay, let me change the variance again, like 52. Okay, so this is the filtered image. In this case, you could also change the filter size here. Okay, filter size is 5 cross 5. Okay, I'll tell you what is 5 cross 5. So 5 cross 5 filter is working fine. Okay, compared to 3 cross 3. By default, it will be 3 cross 3. Okay, so for lesser videos, for lesser variants. Okay, so I'll tell you like what is salt and pepper noise. Okay, so if you put salt and pepper on this image, okay, salt and pepper on this image. So now A is a matrix. Okay, A is cameraman.tiff. We have read this image cameraman.tiff, and this is a matrix for cameraman.tiff. When you apply noise to this image, okay, so on B, the B matrix is this. Okay, so it allocates 0 for pepper and 255 for salt. Okay, so this 255 is introduced on this image. See, this is the value of A, 6, whereas for B, like the value has changed is 255 and 0. It has been randomly distributed across the image. Okay, 0 and 255 has been randomly distributed across the image. And C is the filtered image. Okay, C is the filtered image. So I'll tell you how median filter works. Okay, So for this pixel, this is the noisy pixel. B is the noisy pixel. Okay, B is a noisy pixel matrix. So this is the noisy pixel 154. Okay. So for C, for this value 154, it takes the neighbor value 156, 159, 158, 157, 158, 0, 0, 255. Okay, and takes the median for that value and replace this value. For C, it is 154. Okay, let us check for this value 5, 156. 5 is 0 here. Okay, so let me check this one. Like I put A equal to like some value, some data equal to, okay, data equal to for I'm going to check for this 5. It's 155. It's one. The neighboring values are 155, 158, 255. Okay, that's the 3 cluster mask. 158, and we have 159, and we have 156, 255, 0. Okay, 0. Okay. So I just take equal to, I just take median for this, median of data. Okay, so the median is 158. Okay, the median value for this is 158 for this pixel. For this pixel, the median value is 158. If you check on C, on this location 2, 5, okay, C 2, 5 is 156. Actually, it should be 158. 158. Maybe we have missed some logic here, but the actual thing is, it takes the neighboring pixel value. Okay, 3 plus 3 mask. 3 plus 3 mask means for this pixel, it takes the median value of all this neighboring values. Okay, and takes the median value and replace this pixel. For this pixel, it takes the neighboring pixel. That's 3 cross 3 mask. If you put 5 cross 5 mask, then it takes the 5 cross 5 mask. Okay, for this pixel, it takes all this value, and take the median value of that value and it replaces the value. So this window will move from for all pixels. Okay, it starts from here and it go for all rows, all 256 rows and 256 columns. That's how it's filtered. Okay, so this is the input matrix. This is the input matrix. So when you apply the salt and pepper noise, it randomly distributes 0 and 255 to that matrix. Okay, when you apply the filter, like it takes a neighboring value and calculates a median value and replaces the pixel value. So that is called median filter. Okay, so it works for the grayscale image. Okay, for color it is not working. Before we proceed, I would like to know that is that clear till this, is this clear till this point? Is this program is clear till this point? We have read image, we have added noise to the image, and we have applied filter to the image. Is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box. Is that clear? So for border pixels, I'll tell you, for border pixels, for this pixel, they'll be taking this 3 as a neighboring pixel. For this, they'll be taking 5 as a pixel. But sometimes, like you could check, the border pixel will be like 0. Okay. So, but for border, this pixel, the 3 pixels will be the neighbor. For the corner pixel, 3 pixels will be the neighbor. Okay. For the top row, 5 pixels will be the neighbor. Okay. For this pixel, you get like 8 pixels will be the neighbor. Okay. 3 plus 3 mask. You have to apply 3 plus 3 mask. Is that clear? Why would we add noise to an image? Like Johnny is asking, like, why do we add noise to an image? What is the application? See, noise we will not add actually, but when you go for a camera acquisition, like when you get this image from the camera, sometimes the noise will be added. Okay, like sometimes like you have some if noises will be on air, even on air. Okay, so, like dust will create noise. Okay, so there are a lot of factors for creating noises. So noise will be added during the acquisition process. So sometimes, because there are different types of acquisition for different modalities of images. Okay, for example, you take a normal camera, you will be using CMOS camera or analog camera, whereas for X-rays, the way the image acquisition in X-ray is different. Okay, they will not be using the same technique which is used for the CMOS camera. They will be passing an X-ray, and they will have a film on the other end, which it will be exposed, where the X-ray will get exposed. So that's a way they get the acquisition. Okay, for CT and MRI, it's different. Okay, they'll be using magnets. The acquisition process is different for CT and MRI. So different modalities have different type of acquisition techniques. In that, there will be a lot of noises. So you have to filter those noises when you want to pre-process and when you want to find out anything. Like it is a pre-processing stage. Filtering the noise is a pre-processing stage for most of the applications. Okay, this answer is for Johnny. Okay, is that clear? Khan is asking to speak in Hindi. Really, Khan, I'm really sorry. I don't know Hindi. Okay. How to increase saturation? Okay. Okay. How to? Let's go for the color image. Okay. Rose.png. Rose.png. Okay. So let us. So what I'm going to do is it shows error. Okay. So I'm going to split this to red. So I copy the same code, okay, and apply it here. Okay. So apply it here and I copy the same code. Okay. And this is for red, for green, and this is for blue. Okay. For red, for green, sorry, for green and for blue. Okay. Now back again, like this is the final filtered image. Okay. Filtered image. Okay. So you have to make the first plane as red. Okay. And copy this. Second plane as green and third plane as blue. Okay. Got the point? Okay. So I just explained this code. So I have divided this into red, green, and blue. Okay. And apply median filter for all the planes separately. And I have again combined back to a filtered image. So I just copy this filtered image here. Okay. If I check now. Okay. So this is the filtered image. Okay. But this is B. B, it should be like nice. Okay. B. Let me take this as nice. Okay. So this is the input image. This is the noise added image, and this is the filtered image. Okay. I'll just repeat the code. I have read this image. Okay. I have add some noise, and I have split the planes, red, green, and blue. I have split the planes. I have applied filter for the planes separately, for red, for green, and for blue. And this filtered image, I combined back that again to a single image, filtered image of red, green, and blue. So this is to display of input image, noise image, filtered image. Is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box. Is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box. Okay. Okay. Is that clear? So I'll try to go slow. Con, like I will try to go slow. Humor con, like I'll try to go slow. You just read this image. Okay. Read this image. IM noise is used to add noise to the image. Salt and pepper noise. There are different type of noise. Like you could type help IM noise here, and you could check what are the noise Matlab will support. Okay, you have speckle noise, you have Poisson noise, Gaussian noise. Okay, you have to use different filters for different noise. Okay, same filter will not work. Median filter works for salt and pepper noise kind of noises. For Gaussian noise, Wiener filter works fine. Okay, so you have to choose the right. You have to choose the right filter technique. So split these planes, apply filtering for all the planes. Okay, and combine back this to the image, filtered image. Okay, and this is for display. Is that clear? So why subplot? See, I have used subplot to display three images on a single figure. Okay, so this it has one rows. Okay, it has this subplot has one row and three columns. Okay, and this is the first image, this is the second image, and this is the third image. That's what I have mentioned here. One rows and three columns. Okay, the first image is this, second image is this, and third image. If I have four images, then I could have two rows and two columns. First image, second image, third image. This is the index of the image. One, I display this im show of A. For second, I display im show of noise. Okay. For third, I display im show of filtered image. Okay. Is that clear? How to resize one folder of images? You could use image data store. Sugi, like you could use image data store. Definitely, I'll be covering up in this series, but it is too early to explore now. image. You could use help image data store, read all the images on the folder, and you could resize the image, and you could store it. That is easy. Like we'll be covering up on CNN. Okay, we'll cover the topic on CNN. This answer is for Sugan Sugi. Okay, so what does this combination of noises and filters do? What does the combination of noises and Divagar Sandal Kumar, like combination of actually this is to let you know like how to filter an image if it has noise. Okay, this is just for simulation. Like we add some noise and we try to filter the noise of the image. You could add variants and you could check. So that's the advantage of Matlab. You could test it for simulation. Okay, if you when you before you go for implementation on a camera. Okay, before you, for example, most of the camera they have face detection. Before you go for implementation on a camera on a DSP processor, you could verify that on a Matlab whether it will work fine or not. Okay, so that's the advantage of using Matlab. But today, like even Matlab can use for real time. Okay, because Matlab has developed in such a way that most of companies they are using for real time. Okay, for real time implementation. Now let's go for the next program. How to count the number of points in an image. Okay, so I just read coins.png. Coins.png. Clear. So I'll be taking another 5 more minutes. Okay. Clear. Close all. And show off. Example 4. So run this program. Okay, you get this image here. So I convert this to a binary image. So this is threshold. 100 is the threshold. And let me check. Okay, I open a new figure and I just display this image in show of B. Okay. So after applying threshold, okay, you got this image. Okay, you got this image. So we have this noise here. Okay, so we can filter this noise like using like I just take the complement first. I am complement of B. Okay, so on D equal to like I am fill of C comma holes. Okay. Figure of image of D. Okay, let us check this one. Okay, so now it has been cleared now. So I'm checking this label like L of like okay, number of elements equal to BW label, it's boundary label. Okay, boundary label of this D. So this is to keep a breakpoint here. Okay, just to keep a breakpoint to check whether it is working or not. So the number of elements will give you the number of elements 10. So totally there are total 10 number of coins. 10 coins are there for I equals. So I just put a simple loop. Okay. So if you want to draw a bounding box, like you could use the syntax called region props. Okay, to find out the area. To find out the bounding box, centroid and everything. Okay, I'll just take this one and I make this up for bounding box. You could always use the help command. Okay, so these are all the other parameters which you get from this one. Like these are the parameters. So I copy the bounding box here. Okay, bounding box area. For example, if you want to find out a tumor, area of the tumor, you could use this region props area. Okay. Of filled area like centroid, and so I'll just take the bounding box here. So I just type help. I just type help insert object annotation. You have to remember this command annotation. Maybe wrong. Okay, I just copy this syntax. Okay, you should not memorize the syntax. Like you always use help command to navigate, and you could modify the syntax later. Okay, label string, I just give this as coins. Okay, and this is A. Okay, this is A. This is the input image. And position, like position, you have to get from this, yes. Okay. So I just keep a breakpoint, right click, comment this to check. It is stored as a structure. Let me check before. Okay, it should be a. Okay. It is stored as a structure. Like S is stored as a structure. So we have to type S dot bounding box. Okay, so this is the bounding box. So to get the value, like you have to use, sorry, I'll explain the code. You have to copy this S, okay, and you have to mention I. So these are commenter lines, okay. So this is the position, and I type pass of 1, and let me check. I'm sure RGB. Okay. So if you check, if okay, so it identifies the coin, okay. So I'll explain in the code. See, we read this coins.png. We read coins.png. This is for display. Okay. We binarized, we use a threshold. 100 is a threshold. In this image, I have chosen this threshold, but there are a lot of methods to detect the threshold. Okay. To do it in an automatic way. There are a lot of techniques out there, like Otsu thresholding is there. A lot of technique is there. You could, there are a lot of algorithms to use to find the threshold of. Okay, so by using the threshold, I have binarized this image, and I have taken this complement. I filled all the holes. Okay, and I have labeled this command. So this will give you the number of elements and the closed connected components. So if I run the program, okay, so it will label each and every component. It will label each and every component. So totally there are 10 components are there. 10 coins are there. So if you check the number of elements, it tells 10. It means 10 coins are there. Okay. And region props is a command which gives you a lot of properties. Area, it can give you area for every coin. Okay. This can be used for finding the area of the tumor or anything. Like if you want to find the area, then this is a command which you have to use. A bounding box, to put a bounding box on the coin. Okay. So bounding box will give you the coordinate, like XY coordinate, and the length and width of the box. If we check here, like it will give you the bounding box for each and every coin. Let us check for the first coin. Okay. So so this is the first coin. Okay, this is the first coin. I just type IM pixel info. IM pixel info. Okay, IM pixel info, and I put the cursor here. The location is 7,78. Okay, the location is 7,78. If you check the position here, so 6.5. It is telling that it is 6.5. It is 7, almost 7. 78, 77.5. The location is 78.5, and this is the width. 61 and 58 is the width and height of the bounding box. Okay, width and height of this. This is the width 66, and this is the width and height of the bounding box. Okay, it will give you the bounding box of this location. Let us check for the other one. Okay, I type IM pixel info. Now for this, I put the cursor here. It is 32,26. Okay, the starting location at this point is 32,26. I put the cursor here. It tells 30,25. It's almost accurate. Okay, so I'm not putting at the correct point. So the bounding box is 30,25. So it will give you all the bounding box. And object annotation is used to draw a rectangle. Okay, draw a rectangle, and this is the font size. This is the text box. These are the other parameters. Okay, label string, like I just display coins on the. So whatever the thing, like whatever the coins, whatever the string you give here, like it will be displayed. Okay, and this is for display of the image. And so the total number of coins is, if you want to display the total number of coins, you display like a disk of number of elements. Okay, okay, so this will be displayed on the command window. I clear all the breakpoints and run the code. Okay, so this will be displayed on the command window. So it segments every coin. So by using this bounding box, you could even crop the image and you could store. You could store only the coin image. Okay, so the total number of coins is 10. You could use it for to count the apples. Okay, to if you do a color-based segmentation, you could count the number of apples in a tree, count the number of oranges in a tree, or you could do some like here the segmentation is very clear, but in the real-time scenario, like it is very clear because every coins is separate. Okay, but real-time scenario, like some coins will be associated with some will be nearer. So in that case, you have to use a different segmentation algorithm. Okay, so with this note, I will end this lecture. Like before that, I would like to know, like, is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box. Is that clear? Just type clear in the chat box. So I have Priyanka Arora, like bounding box, I have done it for multiple objects only. What I have done is for multiple objects. Okay. Okay. So you could access the course. You could access the course 9.1, like Aishi, like you could access the course at learn.pantechsolutions.net. The email, you could use the same email which you have purchased. Like the combo has been closed. Okay. You could use the same email ID for purchase. Okay, for the login. So you could apply for internship. Like we have 30-day internship, like where you get recorded access to those videos, and you could download the presentation, and you could download the source codes, and you have the separate Telegram group for that. So if you practice and if you have any doubts or clarifications, like for those who purchase, you'll be getting a link for the separate VAB Telegram group for posting your errors and for posting your snapshots, whatever the problems which you face on this course. Okay, you could put the screenshots there. Okay, so these are the topics which we'll be covering up on this internship. And like this is it. We have an offer today for there is no combo offer. The combo offer has been closed. It's a single course offer. Okay, for Matlab, like the offer is, if you want only the internship of Matlab alone, like it is 750, and this offer is also limited. I think it will be available only for 2 or 3 days. So probably we'll be closing it within this Sunday. Okay, this single course offer will be closing it Sunday. So you will get an access to an LMS portal, learning portal, like for 6 months of access, but the membership access is for lifetime. You will get the lifetime membership access, where you have a lot of free programs, which is available only for the paid community, for hub.warriorsway.in. So if those who have paid, if you have not joined the membership on the community, please do join the community. Please search for the mail called Warriors Way. Okay, definitely you will get an email from warriorsway.in. Please do join the community. So we have a lot of upcoming programs. We have upcoming programs on PCB design. We have upcoming programs on leadership development and entrepreneurs corner. Like we have upcoming programs on entrepreneurs corner only for the paid participants. Okay, so live for Q&A, like for YouTube webinar, it will be only on this live platform. Okay, whereas for internship, you have the VIP Telegram group, as well as you could post that on VIP Telegram group, as well as the forum. Okay, you could post that on forum. And community, you have community for the internship candidates, and bonus live session. Every week you have live session, and you could attend this live session for lifetime. Okay, so that's for the paid people. And hackathon is also there, like 3 hours hackathon, 2 hours hackathon is there. Hackathon, a lot of things like PCB design hackathon, IoT hackathon is there for 3 hours session. Okay, so to get access to the community, you have to purchase any of the course, even for 500 rupees or for 750 rupees. Any of the course, you get access to the community. Okay, so certificate, you'll get the internship certificate, but the knowledge is the main thing. Okay, so even though if you have certificate, but if you don't have a great takeaway of this knowledge, then still it's not going to be valid. Okay, only the knowledge will make you like will make you grow. Okay, so this offer will be available only for 3 days, and the offer will be closed on this Sunday. Okay, after that the price will be only 999 rupees for single course. So the offer for combo is already closed. Like we have given a 4 combo offer yesterday, 4 courses for 999 rupees. That's almost closed, so it won't be reopen again. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. We also have the job assistance bundle, like where we have 20 plus courses for 2 years validity, and this offer is for 799. Okay, 799. So if you wish, you could avail this offer. It's a gold membership where you could access the AI masterclass using Python, data analytics using Python, machine learning using Python, and deep learning masterclass using Python. And Python, basic Python is there. Computer vision is there. All these are for 30 days, and R programming, and embedded system design and IoT, Internet of Things, FPGA masterclass, PCB design masterclass, Arduino masterclass, and Matlab masterclass, and Raspberry Pi masterclass. Apart from this, you have LinkedIn mastery, interview skills, resume building, okay, time management, and leadership skills. Okay, so 5 courses on soft skills. You have access to the community and entrepreneurs corner. Okay, so all these are there in this one. Interview questions, okay, live sessions on every Saturday. So this is for 799. Okay, 799. And if you wish, you could avail this offer. I am opening for Q&A. If you please just type the questions on the chat box. I will take down the Q&A. Okay. Can you? I'm opening the session for Q&A. Please do type your questions. Bounding box is Priyanka Arora. Like even if you have the bounding box for multiple class, you could do that. Like this code has segments. Like if you want to display the label for multiple classes, you have to write a simple piece of code. Let us check for the upcoming sessions. We will definitely do how to plot a bounding box for multiple classes. We will definitely have that in the session. Okay. You need to write a simple if loop, and you have to separate. That's all. Based on the label, you have to separate and you display the labels. It's very easy. Okay. Or you put the label on a structure. Like you put the label on a structure. Definitely, I will show you an example on the upcoming classes. Okay. When you do classification, any classification algorithms on image processing, like digit classification or any digit classification or face detection, definitely we will have that one. Okay. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin Ogutu. Thank you, Aditya Aman. Thank you, and Naveen Raj. Can I have the questions, please? I want to enhance image using PSO. Can you help me with that? Priyanka Ganesan, really sorry, like we don't have time for this. Okay, so we have a lot of inquiries, and we have a lot of inquiries for customizing the source code for research. We don't have time for to do that. Okay, but we could guide this session, like Priyanka Ganesan, like this session, this Matlab masterclass will make you a master in Matlab. You could do it on your own. Okay, and Simulink Meha is asking for, is this course contain Simulink? The answer is no. Okay. Currently, we have only M-file programs, and we have plans to bring up this. We have plans to add Simulink, but as of now, it deals only with the machine learning, deep learning, and neural networks. It's all of pure coding, M-file codings. Okay. What toolbox of Matlab? Let me ask you, like, which Kriti Patel is asking, which toolbox do we need to download for free trial of Matlab? Computer vision, image processing, machine learning, and deep learning. Kirti Patel, definitely I will send you a video today. It's better to download machine learning and deep learning. Okay, machine learning and deep learning. Later you could also add the computer vision. First you download this one, and you have option to add this computer vision and image processing. But definitely we need all this one: computer vision, image processing, machine learning, deep learning. Definitely we need all this 4 toolbox. For educational purpose, you could also use the crack version. But okay. How to filter image with already existing noise for Srinivasan. This answer is for Santana Srinivasan. Okay, how to filter an image with already existing. First, you have to detect what kind of noise is that. Okay, you may use the neural network to do this job. First, you like neural network to find out what kind of noise. If you want the system to take decisions. If you know what kind of noise is that, you could directly apply the filter. Okay, but if you want to apply a filter for an image, first you have to detect what kind of noise. For that, you have to write a code for that. You may use a neural network. You may use a neural network to detect, you may use a CNN algorithm to find out what kind of noise is there in the image. There are a lot of IEEE papers are there. You could make use of the IEEE paper references. Okay, there are a lot of papers. We have solved a lot of papers using noise. Like to detect first you detecting the noise first, then you apply the right filter for that. That is possible. And Teja, if you have higher parameters for median, I think 7 plus 7 instead of only 3 cross 3 and 5 cross 5. Okay, 3 cross 3 and 5 cross 5. Teja, I have used 3 cross 3 and 5 cross 5. I have not checked with 7 plus 7. Let me check. You asked this question. Okay, let me check for 7 plus 7. I don't think so. Like there is a 7 plus filter inside this pre-written codes. Maybe you can construct a filter on your own. Like let me check. It must. Okay, it's working. Okay, it's working. Maybe you could change the noise variance and you could check. Okay, so it's working. Teja, it's working. Like you could also use 7 plus 7. But I have used so far. I have used only 3 plus 3 and 5 plus 5. But this is the first time I'm using 7 plus 7. Okay, sir, I have sent the request for Warriors committee, but did not get mailed. Okay, Pavitra, I will look into this. I will look into this. Definitely, I will look into this. I will ask my team to send the community email. Those who have purchased, please do make use of the community. Like I'll show you the community. Like there are a lot of programs on there. So please do attend the sessions which is there in the. I'll show you tomorrow because right now I has not logged in my system. I'll show you tomorrow the community. Like you have a lot of upcoming programs. Hackathons are there. Okay, 3 years hackathon on IoT. All that happening on Zoom session, like where you could communicate with us. This is a one-way travel. This is a one-way communication. Like I could speak, you could listen. Okay, whereas on Zoom platform, you have option to speak and you have action to ask questions. And so, please do join the hackathon sessions. Okay, that will be a great value for you. Okay, so you'll have massive value for that. Bhumika, like attendance link is there. Okay, Bhumika attendance link. How to download Matlab? Tamil Cricket is asking how to download Matlab. Has sent the trial version Matlab, but still, if you want to, if you like, still there are a lot of download packages are available on for Matlab. But I will recommend with the trial version. Okay, just download the trial version. I'm not supposed to recommend the crack version. Okay, and Narendran, thank you. Adrian, thank you, and Sharma, thank you. Rishi Kumar, thank you. Sundari Tribunam, how we will find, and for this answer is for Sundari Tribunam, we have make the NLP traffic for you. Okay, so you have asked that whether you can conduct natural language processing. So the last 5 days is for you. This answer is for Sundari Tripavana. Okay. I missed the chat. I missed your chat. Like, what is the question you have? I missed your chat. Sweet Yakas, this session was paid session. Sweet Yakas, like the session what you're watching on YouTube is free. Okay. We don't have any Mayur. We don't have any civil engineering course. So any questions are there? Any questions? Thank you so much, Saini. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you. Solutions, thank you. Arun Prasad, thank you. And Rohan Kumar, I'm sure Rohan Kumar, like this used to display the command window. You cannot use this command for to display an image. Okay, if you type disp of A, it will display the pixel value. Like see, I just type disp of A here, so it will display all the pixel values on the command window. Okay, just display all the. If you want to view the command pixel value, you could display. But this is even for a grayscale matrix. Okay, if it is a okay for color also it's displaying. Okay, so you could display this. But imshow is the command which is used for to view the image. Okay, to view the image. Arun Prasad, thank you, and Rohan Kumar, I have answered the question. So Ashish Saiwal, thank you. Is there okay? Dr. Sridhar, thank you. Is there any questions? Any questions else? I will close this session. Is there any questions? Course regarding IoT, Ashish, like we have plans to start the IoT masterclass on next month. Okay, so please do subscribe to the channel. Wait for the update. We are going to conduct a 30 days session on IoT. Previously, we do it on September month, I think so, September month. So this time we have updated a lot of content. We are coming with updated a lot of content on Amazon Web Service as well as on the Microsoft Azure platform. We have updated the Microsoft Azure platform, Azure, and we also planning to added a Google Cloud platform. Okay, the session is free on YouTube. Okay, so you could wait for an update. Subscribe, you'll get a notification. Probably on next month, definitely it will be on IoT. IoT masterclass will be there. Okay, once this session ends, once the session on embedded C ends, like embedded C masterclass ends, like we have plans to start the IoT masterclass series. How to use Matlab as Python for machine learning. Divagar is asking, like, sir, will Matlab be as efficient as Python for machine learning? See, Divagar, like, if you want to, Divagar, this answer is for Divagar Sandilkumar. Like, if you want to make your career on artificial intelligence, please do learn both. Okay, you can learn Matlab and you can learn Python. There is no doubt on it. Okay, so if you take myself, like, I have worked on C language, I have worked on FPGA, VHDL language, I have worked on Matlab, I have worked on Python. It's all in your mindset. Okay, it's all in your mindset. We are using only 10% of our brain. Okay, 10% of our brain. The universities has proven that we have used only 10% of our brain. Okay, so you could. It's all about your mindset. You could learn. That's nothing problem on nothing problem on that. More you learn, I repeat this statement again and again. More you learn, more the money you make. Okay, if you want to make more money, if you want to live a lifestyle you want, you have to update your skills regularly. Okay, not on a single day. Like, you have to update them. The more the skills you update regularly, the more the money you make. Okay, so this answer is for Devagar Sindal Kumar. Okay, when ANN will be taught, you please Manohar, like, you please go through the session curriculum. Like, it's on day 6 or day 7, I'm not sure about that. Please go through the curriculum, but we have sessions on neural networks. Okay, neural networks. What is the value of, is it noise intensity? What is Knath is, what is the value of 0.942? This is the noise variance. Okay, so noise variance, like, if you add one to if you add one to, like, very less number of intensive, very less number of noise will be there. Okay, it's just like putting more salt and more pepper. Okay, if you add this more, it means you are throwing more pepper and more salt to the image. Okay, so the quantity of pepper. Okay, this is noise variance is nothing but the quantity of pepper and noise, salt and pepper, which you throw it on the image. Okay, this answer is for uh, Wajiha Kainath. Okay, sorry if I have pronounced your name wrongly. I have just Sai doesn't, like, if you have registered for combo courses, definitely you could use the login for you could use their email for login. Okay, Otsu thresholding, it's a big concept. Like, we'll Otsu Priyanka wrote, like, Otsu thresholding is a big concept. Like, there is no session planned for this. I'll try to cover this. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. Is there any questions? Else I'll close the session. Thank you so much for your time. Is there any questions? Shivakumar, Dr. Shivakumar Solicheri, thank you. Chandani, thank you. And Sailendra Tiwari, thank you. Premnanda, thank you. Attendance link is there. Is there any questions? Is there any questions? Else we will close the session. Thank you so much for your time. Is there any questions? Shall we close the session? Just type yes in the chat box. Sriram is asking tell about AI. Okay, see, like, artificial intelligence is nothing but, like, humans can speak. Okay, that speech recognition can speak. Humans can hear. Okay, and humans can see things and classify things. Okay, so humans can learn things. Okay, so artificial intelligence, like, it's all combination comes together, like the neural networks. Okay, and the machine learning, where you can learn, like, humans can learn, so machine can also learn. That's machine learning. Okay, humans can recognize images. Okay, that's CNN, like, image recognition. Okay, using deep learning. And humans can speak, that is understand the language and can speak, that is natural language processing. Okay, and humans can recognize speech. Okay, and that speech recognition. Okay, and humans can walk, that is robotics. So all this combined together to form an artificial intelligence. Okay, whatever the humans can do, the machine can also do. Okay, so that's artificial intelligence. We'll be covering up much more detail. Tirumani Venkata Lakshmi, thank you. Thank you. Your session is thank you. Certificate, Navneet, I'm not getting your point. So John, thank you. Kalpana, thank you. Shahid, Shahid as in like you could access the video by on Learned Pantech Solutions. Definitely, you will get a link for the VIP Telegram group. Okay, join the Telegram group. If you have any questions, you please post it on the Telegram group. Okay, and you also join the community. Okay. Is there any questions? Any questions? Let's else we'll close this. Is there any questions? Shall we close? Just type yes in the chat box. Shall we close the session? Just type yes in the chat box. If you have any questions, please do type the questions in the chat box. I'm waiting for a chat. Shivaganga, thank you. Gupta, thank you. Saurabh Chauhan, thank you. Is there any questions? Shall we close the session? Just type yes in the chat box. Okay, I'll share you the Telegram group. Okay, I'll share you the. Just give me a moment. I'll share you the Telegram group. Sorry, I don't have the link for the Telegram group. I'll share you through email. Okay, I'll share you through email. Definitely, you'll get an email. So, thank you so much. So, thank you so much for your time. Shall you discuss about other noise models such as Gaussian and speckle? See, this answer is for Priyanka Arora. Like you just see, you can type help I am noise. Okay, just type help I am noise. You will get other noise. Like you just type help Wiener 2. Okay, so this is for Gaussian noise. Okay, you just copy this code. Okay, so this code uses Gaussian noise, right? I just evaluate this selection. Okay, so we read this image, convert that to grayscale image, apply IM noise, Gaussian noise. This is a variance. Okay, and Wiener 2 is the filter. 5 cross 5 is the filter size. Okay, so you could always explore by using the help command. Okay, just type help. You just type help IM noise or help Wiener 2. Okay, so for Gaussian noise. So you could also explore the other command by using the help commands. Okay, so thank you so much for your time. See you in the next session tomorrow. Until then, bye bye. Take care. I'm signing off.